Hello everyone, I'm Iris.
I'm Melody, or Molly. Today we are going to talk about climate adaptation through an in-depth exploration of the Netherlands and Malaysia.
Do you remember the damage that last year typhoon caused to Taiwan? What if this happened more than 10 times a year? Extreme weather is becoming more frequent and more intense around the world. Climate change is already affecting many countries, especially in coastal and island regions where heavy rainfall are becoming more common. However, different countries face different conditions, so their adaptation strategy is also different. That is why we will explore how the Malaysia and the Netherlands respond to the climate change. First, we will look for how climate change is affecting both countries. Then we will examine how the Malaysia is adapting, followed by the Netherlands adaptations. Finally, we will evaluate how effective the solutions are.
First, we'll discuss how climate change affects Malaysia and the Netherlands, especially through flooding. Countries near the equator or always along coastline are becoming more vulnerable to extreme weather and rising water levels. Malaysia is near the equator and it has experienced severe floods, coastal erosion, changing rainfall patterns, and increasing climate variability in recent years. Rapid development has also led to inadequate drainage systems. Very heavy rainfall often overwhelm outdated networks. This causes river flash floods. And rising water level can trap people both inside and outside their home and workplaces. The Netherlands also faces serious flood risk because much of the country lies below sea levels and it has a coastline of about 1,000 kilometers. Since 1900, sea level near the Dutch coast has risen by 19 centimeters per year, which is 50% higher than the average rate during 20th century. Although Malaysia and the Netherlands face different environmental conditions, both countries face serious flood challenges caused by the climate change. As a result, they developed different strategies to adapt to these threats.
To reduce the impact of climate change, Malaysia is focusing on three main adaptation strategies: improving infrastructure, strengthening environmental planning, and developing government policies. First, Malaysia has improved its infrastructure by expanding drainage systems and building flood channels like the Smart Channel. It helped divert rainwater away from the cities. The next, Malaysia has strengthening environmental planning through green infrastructure that temporarily absorb rainwater. These areas are being transformed into smart city systems, acting as living infrastructure that temporarily absorb rainwater. Finally, Malaysia has introduced tropical stormwater. This step focuses on the energy and iron and steel sector, while Malaysia focuses on the tropical storm and heavy rainfall. The Netherlands faces a serious problem: rising sea levels.
On the night of January 31st to February 1st, 1953, the Netherlands experienced the North Sea flood, one of its most devastating disasters. Over 1,800 people died and thousands of homes were destroyed. This disaster revealed how vulnerable the country was to the seas, especially since much of it lies below the sea level. As a result, the Netherlands developed a long-term flood protection system known as the Delta Works. It is a network of dams through sea storm surge barriers, protecting the future flooding. This system uses automated storm gates that remain open in normal weather for ships and closed during storm or rising sea levels to prevent the seawater from entering. The Netherlands also innovative approaches such as the Route to the River project. It helps river to give more place to
change. It is important to evaluate how effective the solutions are. We consider 3 criteria: flood risk reduction, long-term sustainability, and cost and scalability under worsening climate conditions. In Malaysia, a combination of infrastructure helps absorb excess rainwater.
Climate change is no longer a future problem. It is already affecting millions of people around the world. As we have seen, both Malaysia and the Netherlands face serious flooding threats, but they respond in very different ways.
Malaysia is focused on managing heavy rainfall through systems such as delta, smart canal, and green infrastructure. Meanwhile, the Netherlands relies on advanced engineering projects such as Delta Works and the Rainfall Rivers Project.
This example shows that there is no single perfect solution to climate change. Effective climate adaptation requires continuous upgrades and combining multiple strategies. In the end, countries that fail to adapt may face increasing disasters, and those that who innovate and prepare will have a far greater chance to protect both their people and their future. 我是廖雨宁，
我是沈丽恩，
我是郭雅芙，
我是王小茹。
Thank you everyone.